Hi there, Rabbi. Still out in the woods, I see.
Yes, one of these days I'll come out of the woods.
So I need a definition from my rabbi on another Jewish word. Is it Jewish or is it Yiddish? Sechel.
Sechel, intelligence, smart. But more than that, in the Talmud, the rabbis have a lengthy discussion about believing things without proof and evidence, or believing things where the proof and evidence is very, very weak. And so they say over and over again, God gave you a brain, God gave you intelligence. Use it to make your decisions. Don't base your vote. Don't base your thoughts. Don't base your discussion on way somebody looks, or how many times they're in the media, or how much they hate somebody else. Over and over again in these arguments, when someone brings up something that makes no sense, the rabbis will say, God gave us the ability to think and reason. So let's use it and don't accept anything point blank. So that's what seichel means, your intelligence. And it's neat that you bring it up, because right now in the world of politics, I'm not sure, not just politics and religion, I see this everywhere. I I wonder if everyone in the known universe has suspended the ability to think. I don't know. It just appears that way. What's the speed limit on the Beltway? I have no idea. Sometimes it's 80. Sometimes it's 65. Sometimes you can only go 30 because of the traffic. What's the speed limit? What are the rules about changing lanes? There don't appear to be any. Everyone seems to be out for themselves. No. I think people aren't thinking. I think we've reached that point in time where the using our using our intelligence is too much of a bother. I'm not going to think about it, Joe. Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. I'm just going to vote for this person because I think, or I don't like, or this way or that way, but you don't think. You might say, I think, I've seen that, but when I read the arguments, the person isn't thinking. They're not weighing anything.
Well, not that I'm suggesting anything, Rabbi, but are you saying that anyone that doesn't agree with you is just not thinking?
Exactly. No, it's that. If only that were true. It's let me hear what you have to say. Let's go through it. I don't hear that. I just hear statements, charges, a lot of anti Semitic, ridiculous things about Jewish conspiracies, about Jewish reproduction, about Jews did this, Jews did that. And there is no proof and evidence. Take me through the thought process. Show me you're supporting this politician, that's fine. Show me their track record. Show me what they have done. And don't dismiss everything by telling me, oh, it's a conspiracy against them. See, that doesn't work. There's no conspiracies.
And what about the argument that, oh, I hear most often is, oh, but on the news they said, and then you fill in the blank. And I say, so what?
We've said this before, Joe. The media is entertainment. If we want to learn something, we need to go online, read different articles, read post ops. We need to do some studying. It takes time. And that's what Seichel is about. Intelligence is taking the time in order to formulate a decision, and not just a knee-jerk reaction. And that's why in the Talmud, the rabbis keep coming back to when someone presents these cockamamie arguments, they said, God gave us, show us, it's not that we're agreeing or disagreeing, show us the steps. Do you remember when Sister Bernadette taught you math and you put the answer and she said, the answer is correct, but I'm marking it wrong because you didn't show me the steps as to how you got to that mathematical answer. Okay. And I remember in chemistry, it's how did we get there? Because too often it's an accident or it's flawed, or that one time we got the correct answer, but our methodology wouldn't work anywhere else. And so Use your sechel, use your intelligence. Sit for a minute. And don't dismiss me in the same way. I'll be glad to share my arguments, my thoughts, and I have. I have here on YouTube and I do it on TikTok. I do it on TikTok live every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. And I'll be glad to entertain and listen. But I think we have a serious problem. And it's not new because the Talmud's very old. So evidently, this idea of not using what God gave us seems to be continuing.
Well, I know where I go for my seichel every week, and it's right here with you, Rabbi. Thanks as always.
And I hope all our listeners and viewers out there will stop for a minute. Don't believe what I'm saying. Think about it. Does it make sense? Is it consistent with the external world?